I have created a table and determined the most dangerous organizations. Now, this analysis explores an updated assessment of several prominent organizations, and that includes ISIS, Al Qaeda, Boko Haram, the Italian Mafia, the Russian Mafia, the Mexican drug cartel, and Zionists. Based on the latest available data after the analysis, we have determined that Zionists are by far the most dangerous organization in this world. Now, when did Zionism start? Zionism started in the late 19th century with the goal of establishing a Jewish homeland. But surprisingly, Palestine wasn't their only or first option. Other options considered included Uganda, Argentina, Siberia, and Cyprus, before ultimately choosing to settle in Palestine. First was linking themselves to Middle Eastern Jews, which they created a propaganda claiming all Jews belong to Palestine, despite Jews being a religious group spread worldwide with diverse backgrounds. And that includes Ashkenazi, European Jews, Ethiopian, Middle Eastern, Moroccan, Yemeni, Iranian, and even Indian Jews. And by the way, modern DNA tests confirm that not all Jews are related.
Okay. Thank you.
How are you doing, Rabbi?
Hi.
How's everything?
Thank God. Thank God.
I just want to first thank you guys for, standing here with the right cause, and, I just have one question for you. I don't want to
Yes.
take too long. What's your message to Donald Trump?
Well, a Jew has to be a loyal citizen in every country we reside. We did that for 2,000 years. Zionism came, and they've turned Judaism on its head. They hijacked our name, and they're occupying another people. It's unacceptable and illegitimate. They've caused rivers of bloodshed of Jews and Muslims, and they've created a rift between us. They claim it's because of anti-Semitism. It isn't. We plead with the president, simply go to the very religious communities in New York or any part of the world, in Jerusalem, and ask them, what do you say about this issue? And they will tell you, we completely concur with the Palestinians. The occupation is totally unacceptable from day one. And now, when you're taking Jerusalem, which is the holiest of the Holy Land, and you're going to declare this, although it's only a symbolic, but basically you're just simply pouring salt on an open wound. It's not the solution, it's not the medicine, the band-aid. On the contrary, it's salt in an open wound. And the solution would be just to step back and look, what was the solution to the apartheid? The solution was the dismantlement of apartheid. Dismantlement of this state will bring the harmonic coexistence that we've had for so many hundreds of years. We as Jews are yearning for this. We as Jews are looking for the opportunity to show our gratitude to the Muslim and Arab countries for the hundreds of years of a safe haven they've provided for us.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I appreciate everything that you guys do.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
God bless you too.
Then the second step was coordinating with the British government, of course, who was occupying Palestine at that time, which became the Balfour Declaration in 1917. And that was a return for the favor of funding World War I by Rothschild family, as many of you know.
Two former American vessels carrying nearly 4,000 Jewish refugees arrive at the port of Haifa, Palestine. Jammed like cattle on the rustic craft, the fugitives end their bleak voyage, which began at a Black Sea.
And we went from Italy to Palestine. It was not Israel yet, it was Palestine.
Now, of course, they need to create some space because there are people who live there. So what do? They do ethnic cleansing to create space for the influx of Jewish settlers, which, by the way, led to numerous of genocides and war crimes against the native Palestinian population. Palestine, of course, by controlling the world's economy, and then by aiming to manipulate powerful countries in exchange for a flourishing economy. So therefore, now we know that Zionists are the largest terrorist organization. And by the way, Zionism doesn't only terrorize individuals, it also terrorizes nations. And I'm talking about the most powerful nations. Therefore, Americans, the only thing we're asking you for is to stop funding this genocide. Stop funding this terrorist organization.